Hello my dear students, welcome back. I am Rahul, and today in this video I am going to discuss the chemical properties of alcohols. See, when we talk about alcohols, there are two types of bond breaking possibilities are there. The one possibility that there is the oxygen hydrogen bond breaks, and another possibility that the carbon oxygen bond may get breaks. And here these two type of bond can behave entirely different. Like when the oxygen hydrogen bond breaks, the alcohol act here as a nucleophile, and whereas the carbon oxygen bond breaks, then alcohols are act as a electrophiles. We'll understand these things with certain examples. Now what I have here are OH, alcohol where the oxygen having lone pair of electrons, and if I have one more alcohol, that is protonated alcohol particularly, plus R, I will put here a different R or same R, then OH2, only one pair of electron is there on the oxygen, the other pair is used for the bond formation between the oxygen and hydrogen. Therefore, this oxygen is electron deficient. At this moment, this alcohol having the lone pair of electrons on the oxygen get migrate towards this R dash. At the same time, the bonding electrons present between the R and OH2 plus get migrate towards oxygen. And we get a product here, that is R, O, only one pair of electron is left on this oxygen. The other pair is used for the bond formation with R dash. Here is R dash, and still there is hydrogen is there, hydrogen. Now again this oxygen is electron deficient, and therefore for the oxygen there are two possibilities to break the bonds. One oxygen R dash bond, other one is oxygen hydrogen bond. The hydrogen is electropositive element or the atom, so therefore the oxygen hydrogen bond breaks. The bonding electrons which exist between the oxygen and hydrogen get migrate towards the oxygen, and we get here R, O, and now I'm going to write a two pair of electrons on the oxygen, then R dash, and along with that we get here minus H plus ions. You just notice here that in this case the bond between the oxygen and hydrogen is broken. At the end here you can see that initially we have here hydrogen, and now here there is R dash, some alkyl group is present. Here the oxygen, which is electron rich, which donates the electron density to the electron deficient carbon. Okay, and because of that reason this ROH, that is alcohol, act here as a nucleophile. The nucleophiles are always electron rich, or you can call them as electron donors. Let's understand the other part of the breaking of the bond, that is R and oxygen bond is breaks as electrophiles. I take one example here, that is R CH2 OH. This is alcohol where oxygen containing pair of electrons here. Now what I will do that I just add the acid, that is H plus ions, and now here the reaction proceeds. You can notice that the lone pair of electrons on this oxygen get migrate towards this hydrogen, and by that we get a product, that is R CH2, then it is OH2. The lone pair of electrons on the oxygen is left and one positive charge, because one of the pair of electron is lost in the bond formation between oxygen and hydrogen. Now we'll take the same molecule and rewrite here, that is R CH2 OH2 pair of electrons, and here is a positive charge on oxygen. If in the reaction mixture, if I have here iodine or iodide ion, that is I minus, then the lone pair of, or you can say the negative charge, means it's an electron rich center, and it donates its electron density to that carbon which is electron deficient. CH2 is that carbon. Now, the bonding electrons which exist between the carbon and oxygen get migrate towards the oxygen. Now, reaction proceeds and we get here, that is R CH2 and here it is I. But along with that we get here, that is plus H2O. You can notice that this carbon is finding electron deficiency. Electron deficient. And because of this reason, here this carbon acts as a electrophile. Therefore, I am going to categorize the reactions or chemical properties of alcohol into two, or you can say that four parts. The reactions of alcohols can be divided into four types, where I am going to write the first one, those reactions in which the oxygen hydrogen bond is cleaved. The second type of reaction, those reactions in which carbon oxygen bond is cleaved. There is a third type. In the third type, those reactions in which oxygen act as a base. Oxygen act as base. And the fourth type of reaction where we're going to discuss oxidation reactions. Let's understand that the reactions in which the cleavage of OH bond takes place. Reaction due to fission of OH bond. And in that I am going to discuss the reaction with metals. The first one, the reaction with metals. The very important thing is that when we talk about the alcohols, we can write generally alcohols as ROH, where looking at this OH group, the oxygen containing a lone pair of electrons, with both the signs it indicates that the alcohols appear to be a basic. But it has, however, have been shown that they behave as weak acids. The reason behind is very simple. You just notice the oxygen hydrogen bond. The oxygen is more electronegative atom. Therefore, the shared pair of electrons that exist between the oxygen and hydrogen get withdrawn by this oxygen towards itself. And because of that, it gains small negative charge. At the same time, hydrogen loses the shared pair of electrons towards the oxygen, and therefore it gains small positive charge. And this polarity of the bond leads to the acidic property. But thing is that if we use any electropositive metal, the alcohols evolve the hydrogen, and that is a classic reaction to explain a given molecule is acid or not. Let's see the reaction. We have here OH. This is alcohol, and it is allowed to react with the two atoms. Any electropositive atom, metal atom, that gives rise to ROM, oxygen having a pair of electrons with a negative charge too, and metal always have positive charge, and it evolves here hydrogen gas. To balance this, I just need here two molecules of ROM and two molecules of alcohol. I will take one particular example, by that you can understand this. I will take here two molecules of CH3, CH2, OH. The name of the molecule is given by, that is ethanol, and it is allowed to react with sodium metal, and this gives the product, that is CH3, CH2, O, Na. You can see here that this oxygen having a lone pair of electrons, along with that it having a negative charge and positive charge on the metal. The name of this molecule is sodium methoxide. Sodium methoxide. Here, the another important product is the hydrogen gas. We'll take one more reaction to understand the same concept. This time I will take two molecules of CH3, 3 times carbon, and it is connected to the OH. The name of this molecule is 2-methyl, 2-propanol. And now this molecule is allowed to react with the potassium metal, and we get a product. The product is here CH3, 3 times carbon connected with the oxygen with a negative charge, and here is potassium with a positive charge. And along with that we get the product, that is H2, hydrogen gas. Name of this salt is potassium tertiary butoxide. The order of the acid strength of various type of alcohols are in the order like primary are more acidic than secondary, which are more acidic than a tertiary. The reason we can explain with a very simple way, that taking some examples, like if I take here CH3, CH2, OH, this is a primary alcohol. One more example, CH3, CH3, OH, this is secondary alcohol. And next CH3, CH3, one more CH3 here, and then here is OH, and this is called as tertiary alcohol. Just I am discussing here acidic strength of alcohols. The primary alcohols are more acidic because this is a primary carbon, and that connected with the CH3 group or any alkyl group, which have capacity to donate the electron density towards the primary carbon. Here is only one carbon is there, and that donates the electron density towards CH2, and that makes the instability of oxide or alkoxide. So more the electron donors, less will be the stability of the O- here. Same way, here is two alkyl groups are there, which enhance the electron density at the carbon, and which again enhance the electron density at the oxygen, and by that the oxygen reduces its electronegativity capacity. Next, the same thing is here, we have three alkyl groups which donate the electron density, and by that here the oxygen that becomes here minus sign, oxygen minus, that becomes unstable, and donating the electron density, the oxygen hydrogen bond becomes stable. And therefore we can make a statement here that the tertiary alcohols is weakest because the tertiary alcohol is weak acid because the presence of 3 electron donating groups, due to 3 electron donating groups. So due to this, what happens? So you can notice that if there is more number of electron donating groups are there at the alpha carbon or the carbon which holding the OH group, that increase the electron density at the carbon. This increase the electron density at oxygen, that is increased. If the electron density at the oxygen it is increased, then the polarity of the OH bond, polarity of OH bond decreases. And this cause the decrease in the acidity. Decrease in the acidity.